Hi, everybody. I hope that you can see the slides. Thank you so much for being with us. I think it's very late in China. It's just past 12 midnight, so I'll try to be quick. So this is our third year running in a row. Between these 2 days in particular, you may have your own activities there, but thank you so much for being here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to talk about the collaborating journal with our conference this time. So sorry, please allow me to record it. I forgot it. Yeah. I think you need to give me the permission, but anyway, you have recorded. Yeah. So I think you can extract this talk from your end. So this journal is very new. It's only about slightly under 1 year old, and now it's having a free open access. KEI or KEAI. This publisher is one of the publisher under Elsevier. So it's focused on cybersecurity. If you have some cybersecurity paper, and the next one, expert systems. This time we have the special issue on financial computing, because the things that we have been doing is actually having a lot of interplay and interaction with other disciplines, and therefore high frequency trading and like financial data analysis will become quite crucial in algorithm to get things done in a secure way while not losing its performance. Are also important. There is more into the financial computing. And this one recently I have more queries is on big data, Internet of Things, in complex information system. It can be any papers, because we are quite fortunate to work with this journal. They allow us to select quite a few papers from this conference. Yeah, so I think if you have done any research that relates to big data, IoT, and complex systems that involve with some advanced algorithm, that's also highly welcome. And I think in terms of the ranking, I think it seems like it has dropped to SCI Q2. But in China, you have a different type of ranking. It's probably ranked Q4. This is a Scopus journal, more towards business and information system research. If you have some soft aspect of your research, then you could try this journal and let me know. And this journal, I'm the editor-in-chief. We're trying to get a firm scopus. It's more like if you are very new or you are at the beginning of doing some research, you want to get a quick response, and obviously you can try my journal. And IET software, this journal is being led by one of the publicity chair, because he's very active and he knows a lot of journal requirement. But and if you have interest, then I can then pass your query to the publicity chair. But then this is a different management, because I'm really very overloaded. I cannot do too much, and I think I'm actually doing far too much than necessary. So I have to rely on some other people to do some work, and entirely in management. And this is also a journal that I also know the editor-in-chief, but then one of the publicity chair will look after this. So I think you may have to ask him. And this is the EI index. And then this journal is just new on WOS. So if you are quite new in research, then you can try this journal. And it's also managed by another publicity chair. And then again, this is another new journal managed by publicity chair. And you can also try things if you want. If you're not quite sure. And similarly, there's another one. But Frontiers, it's a kind of different approach. They try to be not as aggressive as like MDPI, but I think they try to be very disseminated and try to make the community know what they do. So I think in one way they are like MDPI but less aggressive. But then the thing is that now I know some institutions cannot recognize any open access journal. 100% papers are open access, are not considered not necessarily good for some institutions. And this one is Hindawi, so it's on SCI, and in China is ranked Q4. If you have any focus on optimization, especially for many objective optimization, then one of the publicity chair is going to look after that. And also similarly, if you aim for this, but the query I receive is that because top journal with high impact factors, you're talking about thousands of submissions. So I think this one's close. But I think it's always good to let people know like how competitive these days. Like those top Q1 journals is like Your work got to be very excellent. You know, it cannot be just passing the baseline. You got to be by far, yeah, and then you got to be one of the first group of people doing the work and show the results. And as you know, the competitions are there, like especially in computing, you got to be one of the first. You cannot be like everybody's doing the same and you follow. You become a follower and you will never get it. You know, you are talking about Q3 and 4 now, and you got to be the leader. I mean, in innovations. So, so in terms of publication index or indexing, a lot of people ask the same question. We'll try our best. This time we'll work with IIoT CPS, Conference Publishing Services, because if your concern is on indexing, then that's what we do. Because if you join other IEEE society, will try to deviate you with too many activities, and there's a lack of focus. That's what we found. So if you want to focus on getting indexing, I mean, maybe we only focus on working with a CPS this time. But we'll always try our best. We cannot promise anything with indexing. Again, it's also very competitive, same as other journal submission. Everything now is very, very competitive. You've got to be very good, you know, and you've got to be ready. So then the next part is on announcing the best paper and best student paper winners. And I will be very honored just to invite them if your name has been called. Okay, so I'm going to start with the best paper winner. The winner goes to Yuan Jiang, from Xi'an Jiaotong Liverpool University. The title is a digital twin approach for modeling electrical characteristics of the bifacial solar panels. I just want to clarify, although I used to work for this institution before, I didn't have you know, a close interaction with another group, was because it was a completely different department. We did different things, so there was no conflict of interest. So I would like to ask the best paper winner, are you here? Can you open your camera and speak in microphone and say a few words, please?
Here, yeah, I am here. Thank you for nominating my paper as the best paper. It's an honor to present this paper to this audience. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, and I think we will give you a proper certificate probably on Monday. Yeah, because it's too late now. And maybe just say a few words to your supervisor. I know that, but we didn't work very closely, but it is that it was wonderful. I mean, your work is very, very solid, and I think you answer the question well, and you know what you're doing, and that's very important. When we do research, we've got to be the one who understands a lot of things, from design to implementation to you know, like working with different algorithms that make software and hardware to work and to get the problems and issues resolved. Okay, and I think your supervisor asked about a special issue, but the top one is all gone. Now you are talking about very, very difficult and very, very challenging competition, but other special issue will be possible. I think we can discuss offline. Okay, yeah, it's all right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, have a good day. Okay, so next best student paper, it goes to Fan Yue Kang. Okay, because it's English, so if I don't pronounce your word correctly, okay, are you here, Mr. Fan? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fan Xue Kang, hello. Yes, hello. Would you mind to say a few words, please?
Okay. And I'm very glad. It's my great honor to receive this award, and I'm very grateful for the organizers for holding this conference. I have learned a lot from it, and sincerely wish this conference will be better and better in the future. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, and yeah, I hope you will improve your model. I think I asked you the question, but I think if you can improve that further, yeah, the you know, existing algorithm, new things, and then make another different thing, and make things much better. Yeah, imbalanced data issue has been a growing concern in many industries. So try to demonstrate any meaningful research contribution, and then say hello to, on my behalf to your supervisor. Okay. Thank you so much. And then we'll probably give you the certificate on Monday, yeah, or maybe when secretariat is free. So we are very grateful to see all of you to be with us, and I think this is a great pleasure. Hopefully, we'll think of the possibility of having a physical conference next year. So I know it's very challenging for COVID, but now more and more countries open up their door, and it allows more people to actually have more interactions now. So I know
conference.
Yeah, we will see. Yeah, because it might be because in mainland China it's much stricter. Yeah, because when COVID came, then the government of China normally don't want people just to easily travel from one place to another, and you have to do the COVID test. But in other countries like UK, they didn't seem to have this issue. They just thought that this is a kind of flu. I think both approach may have its own agenda, but we'll see how we're going to do it in 2023. We'll then try our best to host it again. And thank you so much for your time and being with us for so long. And I appreciate the time. And then before we are going to finish, Yongxin, would you like to say some words, please?
Yeah, Victor, I think you should be congratulated on this conference, and it's a long history. It's definitely very timely topics that you covered. And also, if you, I think what you have to be congratulated on is not only the conference, but also the kind of entire spirit of the conference, because it's not only the technical content, but the discussions, the interaction between people, and that's really, you accomplish a lot. So I'm looking forward to 2023, but a conference that will be held in person. So again, congratulations and all the best in the future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Milton. You are so kind, and we're so grateful that you're still with us for a long time and listen to the rest of the talks. And then thank you for being here and giving us support. I think we want to try our best effort to make the work to be better. I think when we are ready, then we'll submit to a journal. I told my students that they have to try try some other journals first and to get them experience enough.
Yeah, let's keep moving, and definitely we should keep in touch. And I think it's really just a very important that there is some kind of community interaction, and that's what has been done in a kind of superb manner. So again, congratulations.
Thank you so much for your support and best wishes. We are so pleased to hear about that, and yeah, you are very kind, and I will let the event sponsor to contact you afterwards. And and there will be. And Yongxin, are you there? Because it's very late in China now. I know, Yongxin. Would you like to say a few words before closing? Yongxin, are you there? Because it's very late in China now. I know, Yongxin. Would you like to say a few words before closing?
Well, I think it has been my honor to co-chair some talks and also learn a lot from the keynote speakers as well as other presenters. So I hope we can work together again on the conference next year. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, and thank you, Professor Wilton and Yongxin and all the participants who stayed with us until now. We will keep you in touch. We hope that we'll grow the community better and better. And we haven't decided where we're going to host this, but I will let you know, because there's some complication to host in China. And then if we want to do it in UK, I have to sort of funding first. No funding, they don't allow it, and I have to think about how to do it next year. Okay, thank you so much for everybody. Thank you. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend. I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Bye.